Bismillah wa salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, again for joining me when we speak about the series of the Prophet. We're still talking about Ibrahim AS and the trials and tribulations that he had to face throughout his life. We started off by talking about him when he was very, very young, and how he did not accept the religion of his forefathers and the religion of his community and his tribe, where they were worshipping idols. And he experimented with these idols to see if they could react like he would expect a god to react, and they failed to do so. And then he would exit his community, he would leave his community and visit various communities along his journey, and inviting people to Islam, until he met his wife Sarah radiallahu anha, and they lived a very, very long life together. In the Middle East, they lived a very, very long life together, and they had a lot of wealth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed Ibrahim a.s. with plenty of things. As we know, Ibrahim a.s. was a shepherd, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed him with a lot of things. And the one thing that was missing from Ibrahim a.s.'s life was a righteous child. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as he does to Ibrahim, he tests him time and time again, and he also rewards him time and time again. And he gave him his son Ismail alayhi salam, and then he was then ordered to leave Ismail alayhi salam in the middle of the desert. And this is where we got to last week, where we spoke about Hajar radiallahu anha and her son Ismail, how they were left in between two hills in Mecca, as it's known today, and they had the Zamzam water gushing from underneath the feet of Ismail. So there was a traveling caravan that traveled past that area of Mecca, and it was very strange for them to see birds traveling or hovering around the well of Zamzam. So the leader of this traveling caravan, or this merchant caravan, sent out one of the tribesmen to investigate what was happening. So this tribesman, he went to where the birds were, and he saw the gushing water, and he saw Hajar radiallahu anha sitting there with her son Ismail. And he came back with this news to the leader of this caravan, and he told him what had happened. So these people made their way to Hajar and where the well of Zamzam was. And they approached her, and they asked her in a very calm, in a very nice, and a very respectful manner if they could start their settlement, or if they can live around there where the well was. Because we know that it was very, very strange for them. They understood that this was a miracle from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They understood that this was something that would not usually happen, especially in that part of the desert. There wouldn't be a water source in that part of the desert. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through His abilities and through His miracles, made for this to happen. So she saw the great characteristics of these people. She saw how respectful they were. She saw how well the words that would describe them were well cultured and well disciplined. So she allowed them to stay there. She allowed for them to set up camp and to set up a settlement there. But she gave them one very, very clear condition: that this well of Zamzam is for her and for her son. That they are the owners of this well. And if they could drink from it, that's no problem. They could benefit from it, that's no problem. But it was their property. And these people, they agreed and they accepted this. And Ibrahim alayhi salam would come and go to this place. He would come and go to this place, and he would see his son Ismail grow older. And these people that were settled there were known to be the pure Arabs. But they were the ones who very, very fluent in Arabic, and they taught Ismail alayhi salam Arabic, and they taught him their ways. And as he grew, he mingled with them, and he was very disciplined and cultured within their ways. And he was shaped to be like these people. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he would come from here where he would live to his son Ismail, and then the big test comes again, or befalls Ibrahim alayhi salam again. And what is that test, my brothers and sisters? We will continue that next week, inshallah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the patience of Ibrahim, the way he had his patience by leaving his family, and for this upcoming test that's about to befall him. Jazakumullah khair.